Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about Bloom by Kevin Panetta and Savanna Ganucheau. So Kevin Panetta writes comics and Bloom is his first graphic novel, and Savanna Ganucheau is an illustrator and an storyteller, and Bloom is also her first graphic novel. So this was a partnership. As you can see, I can show you like that. Is in tones of blue, as you could see. I really enjoyed the illustrations. I thought they were very beautiful, and if they were colorful, maybe I would enjoy more. But this tone of blue, this yes, this tone. I'm thinking Portuguese. This tone of blue was beautiful to watch and admire. So, and I loved the expressions that Savanna gave the various characters during the story. So that was very fun. Basically, this story is about two boys that end their secondary school. They are entering adulthood in a way. One of them, this one, is Ari, and he plays in a music band with some friends. He's a organist, pianist, something like that. And he has plans to leave his parents and go to the big city and try his career as a musician or part of a band. But well, this graphic novel starts with the wedding of the sister of Ari, the big sister, Ari's big sister. There we go. And we come to know that their parents have a pastry shop that is really well known in the region. So this passes in the United States. I'm sorry, I read this in Spanish because, well, doesn't matter, but I bought this in Spanish. So I was always thinking this was or in Spain or somewhere in South America. But no, this passes in the United States. So Harry's parents have a pastry shop, and then for some circumstances, he comes to know Hector, that is this boy right here. And he is a student of culinary, and he loves to cook, he loves to pastry, he loves anything to do with making food. So Hector is in our city to organize some stuff of his grandparents' house, and he kind of needs a job at that location where Ari lives, and some circumstance. So Ari, as I was saying, wants to get out of the city and go to the big city and see if he gets some luck with his band in the music world. So he doesn't really want to stay in the family business. So that's why he puts newspaper ad to someone who wants to join the pastry shop to do pastries, right? So Hector is one of the cliche thing, the last one to appear, and of course the chosen one. And so they get to know each other. they pastry together because, you know, they are all, both of them are in somewhat of a limbo in life. Harry has really big doubts about his future. He's very indecisive. We also get to know about both group of friends, so Harry's friends and Hector's friends, and how are their relationships with each other, and how friendship relationships sometimes are a bit not so black and white, you know, because we all have our quirks, and so we have to balance each other and figure out each other and how to deal and handle some behaviors and so on and so forth. And well, this is kind of whatever relationship, to a friendship relationship, to love relationship. This is kind of a cutie story, you know. You want to know what's going to happen and see the, you know, the drawings and so on, the art in itself. Something that I appreciate was that homosexuality in here wasn't a taboo, or wasn't treated as a secret, or as you know, something that each one of them wanted to hide or weren't really sure about, or there wasn't that phase of their relationship that one was hesitant because, you know, he was afraid. No, that cliche wasn't done in here. What I really appreciated, it was really natural, like people that meet for random circumstances, and, or I don't know, life sometime has to pass, so they the relationship warms up, and it becomes a friendship. You know, some boundaries here had to be drawn, but in the end, it all ends well. They end up together, and with Harry, principally Harry, in the situation that he took a decision in his life to stay within the business, the family business, and this could happen in any age. So Harry, of course, is a young man, but this could happen in whatever stage you are in your life. But, you know, sometimes you have limbos, you have indecisiveness, you have doubts, you have, I don't really know what I want to do next, what trail I'm going to get into. So those type of things you have here. But overall, this is a very cutie story. Nothing forced, nothing. It was a slow burn, which I appreciate. I don't really have, you know, really much to add. I think I said what I wanted to say. If you want to normalize like relationships between people, I think this is a good book to, you know, pick up or give as a gift or something, because, you know, maybe this talk should maybe in the future I will talk about it. I don't know, but I'm not sure about it. But I think, you know, people can love people, you know. So and this book, you know, is about that, people loving people. So yeah, I really appreciate it. Something that I thought about with this book was that, you know, as you know, I'm in my 30s. Now I can say that. And I'm not saying unfortunately, that's not the case. I'm really happy with at the age I'm at. I think I'm becoming more comfortable with myself as long as the years are passing by. I think that's true for almost everyone. Some people sooner, some people later. In my case, was a bit later. I want to lean more in for stories that are, the characters are in my age somewhat and are passing by some particular issues that right now I'm passing by as well, or maybe really totally different from mine, but I don't know, more psychological things, maybe philosophical in somewhat. This book made me think that although I enjoy these type of stories and they are a bit of interval or pause or a fresh of air, between readings or even in life. That was the case for me. I would relax reading this book, and that is also needed. Yeah, I think that although I will reach for this type of books as well along the years, I don't know. I'm still figuring out. I'm still craving and trying to find something that scratched that itch. I don't know if this is a good expression, but I don't know, something that hits me, that's in some ways strikes a chord or something. But yeah, that's not the talk for right now. I really enjoy this. I think that if you want to just relax, just breathe through, you already know how it is going to end. You already know almost everything that is going to happen. So, it's predictable, but is okay. It's comforting. I think that's the word. So if you want to try it out, you should. If you want to give this to someone, I think you should too. Think about it to a person or a nephew, a cousin, I don't know, someone that you wanted to give this to, and try to normalize relationships between people. Yeah, I think that's it. So I will see you on the next one. Bye.